Hello everybody, welcome back, and I am TheChornick, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about Pokemon Sun and Moon episode number 38 today. Now this episode was okay, I guess you could say. This episode just, it fell flat to me. It was a Team Rocket based episode. It's about Jessie and her Mimikyu and their bonding. But overall, this episode it fell flat. It was not that great in my eyes. It just seemed like typical Sun and Moon fashion, the way their faces were, it just didn't seem unique, you know? And overall, what this episode was about was just Mimikyu's disguise, you know, tore apart. And, you know, Jessie and Mimikyu had to find a different outfit. Eventually, Jessie just decided to stitch back his Pikachu outfit, his Pikachu disguise. And this kind of made Mimikyu and Jessie bond a bit because Mimikyu didn't trust Jessie to hold his, you know, and fix and patch up his disguise in the first place, is why they went off and tried to find other disguises. So, eventually he did trust her and allowed her to stitch it back together, and she did, and she gave it back to him. That's basically the point of the episode. And she was still kind of pissed that he was only attacking Pikachu, and so it kind of shows that there's some development there that they still have to go through, and you know, Mimikyu has to basically get over just attacking Pikachu and actually help Jessie, and Jessie was basically just kind of scolding him and like pretty much walking away from the battle after the fact that he didn't attack Lycanroc. He went and still attacked Pikachu. But you also got to see a little bit of Mimikyu's side, where, yeah, he was watching that Pikachu, the big, huge Pikachu, blow up, and he was seeing all the kids playing with it, and he was getting jealous and stuff, and so it kind of shows a little bit more in depth with Mimikyu there, and some development that we could possibly see from him in the future as well from that. But besides that, that was basically the story, and there wasn't too much feels in this episode as I wanted there to be. It was a Team Rocket bonding episode, and generally Team Rocket episodes are actually pretty good. I mean, generally, like with the bonding between them and their one Pokemon that they get every season, whether it be Jessie or James, they have like some good moments. But this episode it fell flat to me. It just didn't seem very unique, and there wasn't any huge breakthrough emotional moment between Jessie and Mimikyu. Mimikyu just finally started just trusting her a little bit more and stuff. So that's basically it. And this episode, yeah, sure, Ash's Lycanroc had trouble using the Z move, the Rock Z move at first, but eventually he was able to use it. And that's basically it to say for this episode. I mean, there's nothing much else that happened. But for next week's episode, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm actually extremely excited for obvious reasons. It's a Mallow-based episode. It's the Runaway Mallow episode, where she runs away and gets drunk and drinks a bunch of jungle juice and gets crazy. I want to see what freaking happens when they get a freaking Pokemon character drunk. That's what I want to see. But, well, you know, who knows? Maybe a drunk Mallow is the best Mallow, you know what I'm saying? Whether that's jungle juice, whether that's just some juice that makes her absolutely crazy or weird or just pissed, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's gonna get pissed! I know, I'm so excited about that, because, you know, because she's Mallow, dude, okay? There's no other explanation. She's just Mallow, so it's a great episode. But ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. I can't wait to see you guys in that next episode. It's gonna look hype. It's gonna look awesome. Post in the comment section below what you thought about this episode. To me, it just felt I was bored watching the whole thing. I was like, I wasted 20 minutes of my life. But that's just my opinion of it. But you guys can post in the comment section below what you think about it. Next episode. This preview though made my day though. It right at the end, I'm like, okay, at least I got this preview and this next episode to look forward to. But we got a drunk Mallow to look forward to, and all is good, ladies and gentlemen. I love you. Can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. Peace off. Thank you very much.